Welcome, I'm Sherry Truhlar with Red Apple Auctions. Thank you for joining me today where I'm going to be giving you a tip on how, better than a tip, I'm giving you a magic pill on how you can read that bad handwriting that might be plaguing you in the silent auction. Now this might not be for you. Maybe you're using mobile bidding, maybe you've got this system down, in which case you can stop the video and move on. But for those of you in particular that are using some brand of software in the auction but are struggling to read handwriting, this is for you. Now oftentimes what people will do is, in order to counteract bad handwriting, they'll start to ask for more information on the bid sheets. They'll ask for a bid number and a name, or a bid number and a cell phone number, a bid number and, oh heaven forbid, a whole address. Can you imagine being interested in bidding on an item and you're having to bid 3 and 4 times writing down your bid number and an address? This is time consuming. In a very short period of time, you're asking people to give a lot of information when they've been so distracted with your great music that you have in the silent auction and food and beverages, and now meanwhile you're trying to have them fill out complete sheets of information on them in the silent auction. Not a good plan. What we want to do is be able to elicit the most amount of information from our guests in the shortest time period possible, and that really is just a bid number. So what we want to be able to do is read that information quickly so that our guests have time to do other things. Socialize, see more items, buy raffle tickets, whatever you've got there planned in the silent auction. So to that end, what I'm going to encourage you to do is to use bid stickers. What are bid stickers? They're like this. Let me put that in so you can see that. So this is Avery label 5418. All they did was put 160. That's the bid number. When the guests checked in that night, they were given this. This is what they put down on their silent auction bid sheets next to the amount that they're willing to pay. Easy peasy on this. Now, using Avery label 5422, this group did a slight variation. They put down the bid number and the person's name, Mr. and Mrs. William Smith. I'm not really fond of putting names on bid stickers. People will tell me, oh Sherry, if people know who they're bidding against, they're likely to bid more. Yeah, I haven't found that to be true, honestly. I think when people know who they're bidding against, they tend to stop bidding. They say, oh, that person has more money than me. I will never ever get this item. I may as well stop bidding. Or they'll say, oh, that's a teacher. I don't want to bid against a teacher. I'm going to stop bidding. Or, oh, it's my friend. I'm not going to bid against my friend. So my preference is stick with just bid numbers, not names, because the results show that you're going to make more money, not less, not more, or more, not less. Another option here from a client in Wisconsin, look at this long sheet that they did. This is Avery label 5167. They included the full person's name and address. Everybody's got a different option. Everybody's got a different way of doing their checkout, so that's what they needed. And then this past weekend in Dallas, this is the same 5167 template. In this case, the software that they were using utilizes barcode scanning systems. So they have a barcode here. They have the first initials of the couple's first name, M and T, Smith, bidder 151, with a barcode right there. So in those cases, they're able to put those on the bid sheets, and then when it comes time to do checkout, they're taking their checkout gun, beep, 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 scanning that, and it's feeding into the back-end software system. So all of those are different options depending on what you're trying to collect information-wise or what you need for your back-end process. My preference, again, is just stick with the bid number. It's clear, it's legible, you printed it out, but if you need more information, well then you can certainly add that to the sticker as well. If you're having problems with auction checkout, another big suggestion I have is to take a look at my resource right here for you. It's a DVD and workbook. This is one of my best sellers for teaching how to do checkout. Oftentimes people who buy software say, gosh, the software companies do such a great job of coaching us on the software, but we don't know how to set up the checkout area. We don't know how to set up the pickup area. We're not really sure what we should be doing as far as preparing for the checkout itself. And that's where you can get this information through photos. Through all the great auctions that I work, I document that, put it together so that you're able to really relive those with me and see how you should be doing it at your events. We've had a lot of success with this program right here, so I'm going to encourage you, if you've got checkout problems, this is what you want to be looking at. And one of the tips I do share in there is, for instance, using the stickers that we talked about today. So you've got a little bit of a taste of what you're going to learn. I'm Sherry. Thanks again for watching. As always, good luck to you in your benefit auction.